Alright, welcome. We are at Streamsong Black. We've had maybe 4 Streamsong courses, at least 3, blue, black, and red. The black seems most like a Lynx course to me, although all of them kind of are in that vein. And we'll start off on one with a very open fairway to try and hit down this first par 5. The swing's feeling okay. Nothing special, I don't think, but we're like on the verge of getting really consistent with everything. Kind of turned it around in real life for a golf update. This is a bad shot. Let's not pay attention to that. After like back-to-back rounds where I was plus 16 and plus 17 or something like that, reined it back in, finished it plus 11, I think. Shot like an 82 and got around the course much better. Just missed. I honestly missed a bunch of putts by like 3 inches. It was like the putt was in the heart, rolling end over end, and just didn't have enough. And so that was pretty common for my last round. And really, when that's the downfall of your score, is because you missed some par putts like that and missed some birdie putts like that. I actually don't. I don't hate it. It's perfectly acceptable to me to roll good putts that just don't go in by a few inches. I gotta be okay with that as someone who just hacks it around in their garage. An early bogey there on 2, and we're heading over to the third. 388. There's a bit of a, if you had like a 2-iron or something, you should just take that and launch it. That's probably your best go-to around this course. But if you're a shorter hitter like me, driver has been the play. I didn't catch that very good. I could tell by the follow-through, but ends up in a pretty good spot and safely aboard the green for a par. Check out this like barren wasteland. Everything looks turtle-backed too. If you go anywhere near the edges of greens or fairways, you basically just run off. I've been hitting these off the toe. That was a big toe strike. Gets the spin up. But the flight actually looks good. Like, I wish I could get the flight of that without doing the toe hit. Another layup here, par 5. We're still a ways in, 146 remaining. Hoping this would draw, and it just is not. And on that note, that shot right there is the reason that I'm going to make a DIY shaft pull for graphite shafts. Like, you really have to pull them constant pressure and straight off. If you twist or turn or anything, you'll just shatter the graphite. And so, knowing that, I looked up some people's inventive ways to not buy the $200 mechanics thing, and some people had some good ideas where you use a spring to apply the constant pressure and just pull it back into a vise, and then heat it slowly until it releases. And I think I'm going to try that. I've never successfully, I should say, removed graphite shafts before, but I want to give it a try with these PXG irons, only because they're $10 a pull at Golf Galaxy or PGA Tour Superstore. They have the same price, and I should check the pro shops. Maybe Tom. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have a friend at a golf course, and they have the equipment also. I wonder if they will do it for cheaper than $10 a pull. Alright, brainstorming during commentary, always a good thing. We got a birdie there. We're back to even, and now we're 153. Looked like a really nice, smooth swing, just a little pulled. Gets up on this little hill, Might come back. No. There's a plateau up there, of course. Some crazy undulations around this place. Just molded with the land, built on top of sand dunes. The whole thing's pretty crazy. If I could launch at 11 with 1800 spin, that would be awesome. Obviously I can, I just did it, but on a regular basis, I mean. Really good shot there. That's the swing that makes me want to keep these in the bag as is. But I recently got some Wilson staffed FG Tour forged F5 or whatever those are. They're just a nice little cavity back from like 2013 or something. But they have S300 dynamic XP shafts in them at like 105 or 115 maybe, and so they're literally almost twice as heavy as these recoil dart shafts are. And what I like when I swing those other ones is that I can feel the downswing. With these graphite shafts, they're so light that when I swing the club back up behind me, it's basically just like, hopefully I do the right mechanics, because I can't really tell where the shaft and club head are as I come down. But with the heavier shaft, it's a steel shaft obviously, I'm able to bring it up to the top, and then it's heavy enough that the first direction it wants to go is down with gravity, instead of my current ones, which don't really feel like that sometimes. So that's what's kind of prompting the thought of switching these out, getting those graphite shafts out. I just didn't want to pay 60 bucks, so I'm going to have a couple other clubs I can cannibalize and to see if my rig works. And if the rig works pretty good, I'm going to pop the PXGs off, pop the Wilsons off, put the PXGs on the S300s, have a whole new set of PXGs with steel shafts, and try and make those like the set for me. And then with the Wilsons, I'll have to actually either sell them club head only, or find I might just sell the shafts only and the club head only, and it'll probably be worth more than if I were to put those Wilsons back together. So that's the plan, and it's going to be a fun little thing. I'll videotape it and post it if you guys want. The club making stuff I haven't really posted a lot of, but it's something I do for fun, and it would be kind of fun to like build an iron set for a video. So if you think that's a good idea, comment below, and I'll make it happen. We are all the way to the 12th as I ramble on at +1 on the round, playing some actually pretty good golf, just kind of striking it around Streamsong Black as good as I can, and showing off a little touch right there from about 83 away, and putting another birdie up on the board to get to even. Now this hole is hilarious. I've had these a few times. There's a bunker right in the middle, and what I do is I go, oh well, I'll fade it or draw it a little bit, you know, or the start line won't be 0. The start line is literally 0, and it goes nowhere and straight into the bunker. So just a comedy of errors there. And then back that up, that's the swing that I don't like about the light shafts. Just trying to gain some sort of speed, and without feeling it come down first into that pocket, it can get a little erratic. So I should have aimed at the pin. It went right over the marker, but yeah, I didn't turn it left enough to start it, or else that would have been a albatross, I think. As it stands, it's pin high 30 away, and I chunked it. It's not even going to get up there. Hold on, here it comes. All the way back. does hold up for a par at least. So the +1 score headed to the 15th. I love when courses put like a short par 3 there, 100 yards. Looked really good. Big hop. Nope, checks up there, and it's actually going to catch this false front. It was 1 yard away from being good, but it hit that slope, and it will be a par. 16th hole, big dog leg left. You can see the green off in the distance, 422. The driver has actually been pretty good this round. I've hit a bunch of spinny ones off the toe, it looks like, by the stats, but getting the swing on plane, the path is 0. Like, that's kind of, can't really complain there. Just get the strike up. This one, I remember hitting that, and I was like, oh, that's what compression feels like. And then I looked up, and it was 1900 spin and launched really far. So maybe that's not what compression is. I don't know. All right, 150. Downhill a little bit, just a smooth 8-iron, and that's what it looked like. A little pulled though. Yeah, pulled and long. Another one that you get the face turned down a little bit, launching an 8-iron at 20, and the spin goes, just plummets on these irons, goes to 25. When it's at 25 or 18 or something, I know it's red too by the R10 T-balls, because Garmin wouldn't, and GSPRO would never estimate it that low. 18th is a par 5, and we take a good time to pop one out there, 263. Little 200 shot in, going right at the flag. Hit it perfect. Go. Oh, I thought it was so good in the air. I wanted that eagle. It is a birdie to end though. A +275. The white tees there were 6,300 yards. The Saturday pins were fair. We got 13 of 14 fairways, 12 of 18 greens. That's what I'm talking about. And we will see you guys at the next course. Peace out.